I can't hear. Child. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, child. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, child. Ah, they can hear me. Yes. Baby, I was talking down. Do y'all hear me? I was over here talking down. Y'all didn't hear nothing I said, Lord. Oh, thank you so much for your patience tonight. I feel the love tonight. I feel the love. I feel the love. I can feel it. Thank you, Baby Nation. I sure appreciate y'all. Absolutely. It's a lot going on. I was trying to catch a vibe, Miss Side Eyes. I did speak to every single person. I literally did. You just didn't hear me. My room heard me. Leah heard me, but you didn't hear me. But I literally spoke to everybody. Y'all know how we do. I was over here trying to catch a vibe because I was cussing today. Okay. I did a lot of cussing today. Absolutely. And if you've been following, you know that she had cut all that cussing out. Okay. It actually don't even feel normal. But it did earlier. Absolutely. Them curse words just flow like water. Yes, baby. I said, "Oh, girl, you ain't lost it." Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Shout out to my beautiful moderators, Firefly, Bluey, and Kilo Low. Absolutely. Now, Babe Nation, I did like I promised. Okay. I kept my promise and I posted our registration link for 45 hours with the babe. Now, keep in mind when you go on Eventbrite, a few things you need to be aware of. I did post a soft agenda. Okay. I posted an agenda just to give you guys an idea of what we're planning to do while you're here. And that's on the registration. I also posted questions for you to answer. Name and address. I guess you could put a fake address, but I need your name and your phone number for sure. Email for sure. What you drinking for sure. T-shirt size for sure. It's only like 5 questions that I'm asking. I'm not trying to get your social. I'm not trying to get your baby daddy name. I don't need your blood type. I just need enough information to number one, be able to contact you, and number two, make sure I have your ish when you get here. That's really all that it is. Okay. Absolutely. And we going through Eventbrite. We going through Eventbrite because we bougie. Okay. This is the first in the beef sector that a meet and greet is going through Eventbrite. Listen, we set the standard. Okay. We set the standard over here around to the nation. Another thing you need to be aware of when you go over there to register, it is a $1 fee. That's just because I had to put an amount. It's Eventbrite. So I couldn't leave it at zero. So I put $1. Of course, we'll take that dollar out of your registration when we get a count. Okay. And really, that form that you're going to fill out on Eventbrite is just to help us get an idea so I can start negotiating prices. Absolutely. And we're not waiting to the last moment. We are not waiting until the last moment. Yes, and goddess. Now, the devil is mad at Babe Nation tonight. Okay, if y'all having problems with the payment, I will contact Eventbrite and find out why. Okay. But that link is not going to change. That link won't change. Just bear with us because I don't know why some people in here are saying that they're having a problem with the payment. It is only $1 that is requesting, but I still need to, after this live, I will figure it out for you. Okay. Mama Cynthia, what you mean, y'all? Y'all are gonna have a great time. What that mean? Hmm. When you say y'all, you mean all of us? Like you two? Mama Cynthia? You said it didn't ask you no questions. Okay. I'm making a note of these things so I could go back to Eventbrite and tell them fix it immediately. Okay. So they need to fix the payments and they need to fix the questions. Okay. So I'll go back and get up with them and find out what had happened. Um, and they'll just have to edit it. But the link will not change. So if you guys try it again tomorrow, because I'll call after this live. If you guys wouldn't mind trying it again tomorrow, I'll make sure I post on my community tab when I called them and told them off. Okay. Mama Cynthia, you said, baby, I'm old. Okay, Mama Cynthia, but it would have been so nice to meet you. Because, we do love you around there to the nation, Mama Cynthia. Okay. I want to meet all y'all. Every last one of you. Absolutely. So let's talk about what happened today because see, man, look. Okay, let me take y'all back. Okay, wait, before I go there, let me say this. The devil is mad about vacation. About 45 hours with the babe. The devil don't like it at all. As soon as I posted my link on the community page, some hater went in my comments talking about I'm 6 years too late. No, you see, this what make me go there. Your mama was your age too late to swallow you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stop hating Club Fat. She was from Club Fat. Stop hating. Stop hating and stay the hell out of my comments and mind your damn business. Okay? Where's your meet and greet? Where's yours, Lexi? Where's yours? Absolutely. Let me tell y'all something, Babe Nation. I'm not playing with them this time around. In this season, they will get cursed out. I'm not playing with them. I'm not even finna play with them. You will get cursed out. That ain't nothing but the devil because you're mad. Because you have done everything you could to stop us from meeting each other. And now here we are again about to do it any damn way. And the devil is mad. Oh, y'all late. No, I don't. We ain't never late. We right on time. Now stay out of our comments and get the hell out of our way. Absolutely. Because you could get this work. Don't let sanctified babe fool you. Absolutely. Because if they could have caught on camera the way I was cussing today, you would realize this is Fi Babe, honey. Absolutely. And next time, go play with your damn mama. Okay. Anyway. Whew. Shout out to the chat tonight. Okay. I've been trying to calm down. I done poured me a little shot and I got some water. I done took my clothes off trying to get cooled off because it's a lot going on. Okay, let me take y'all back. Uh I have talked on my channels in very great detail about my ex that was abusive to me. I've talked in great detail about it. Okay. And what's crazy is some of the stuff he did to me, I've never said, but I'm gonna say it tonight because it's funny how the mind works. It's really funny how the mind works and how things can come up later and affect you. You'll be thinking, oh, I'm fine. I've healed from that. That doesn't bother me. But then you'll look up and you'll be like, damn, I guess that is a really sore spot for me. I guess that does affect me. I guess I'm not over it the way that I thought I was over it. So, anyway, I told y'all about my ex that was abusive. So, and every time I run into him, I tell y'all about it, right? Mr. Andrew Toussaint. Andrew Toussaint in Chicago. Google him. Andrew with his doggish, raggedy, whatever. So I ran into him. Now, this man, I dated him years ago. This was before Leah's father, and I was with him for 7 years. So this was in my early 20s, like 21, 22. So he I think he's about 10 years older than me, actually. Maybe he like 7 to 10 years older than me. And when I was with him, this man was extremely, extremely abusive. Okay. And what made me get choked up just now was I had earlier remembered something and I thought about it again just now. And I guess I had put that piece in the back of my mind and I never thought about it. And that's crazy how I was able to, how my mind was able to block out. I had gotten pregnant by him. He made me get an abortion. He made me have an abortion. I didn't have a choice. And at this time, we were engaged. So I was so confused. Like, if we get married, why am I being forced to have an abortion? And I have never said that out loud ever until right now. Because truthfully, I was able to take that experience and put it all the way in the back of my mind somewhere. But after today, like it comes back up. So anyway, he was very abusive and just stupid and ignorant and hateful. Around that time, I had on my bucket list to run a 5K marathon, right? I wanted to run a 5K marathon. This abusive sucker used to beat me so bad. He used to tell me I can't go exercise for the marathon. I wouldn't be able to train for the marathon, nothing. I couldn't do nothing. Nothing. Now, when I met him, he lived alone in a very nice area, Oak Park. That's not the town over from my town. He lived in Oak Park when I met him by himself. He had a little 1 bedroom apartment by himself, but I had a condo, a 1 bedroom condo when I met him. So when we got together and he proposed to me and all of this, and I thought we was getting married, we talked about we had to live together. Like that was just natural. But come to find out, he was happy to come live with me because that ninja, once he moved in, didn't pay for nothing. Now, all while he was living by himself in Oak Park, he clearly was paying his own bills. But for some reason, because I couldn't just get up and move, because I owned my property. And I had at that point only had it like a year or two. So I couldn't just get up and leave. Thank you, Brenda. God got you. Thank you, Brenda. I couldn't just get up and move in somewhere with him because I owned my property and he was renting at the time. So he ended up moving in with me. So he was living in my house, terrorizing the dog crap out of me every day, all day, and not helping me with no bills. And was 10 years older than me and had kids. He had about 3 kids. And at that time, obviously, I didn't have any living children. So I didn't have any children. But he was just a terrorist. And when I refer to waking up on the kitchen floor, not knowing how you got there, it was from him. He used to do stuff like that. I would have times where I'm standing there talking to him 1 minute, and next thing I remember is getting up off the floor. I don't even remember like how the hell I got down there. That was this ninja. Even the ring he gave me. First of all, then when he moved in, all of a sudden his car broke down. He had to drive my car, but he needed to find a better job. So he needed my car to go look for a job during the day. And he would pick me up from work. And I never understood why I would be standing at the door at work with butterflies, waiting on him to come get me. That was straight up anxiety and fear, knowing he close by. But one day he picked me up and I think it was Valentine's Day, and he handed me a big old teddy bear and some, candy and all this stuff. And the teddy bear was hugging a box. And in the box was the ring that he proposed to me with. But then down the line, he got mad at me, beat me up, and took the ring. He also gave me other jewelry. He got mad, beat me up, took all that. Our final time breaking up, I had a house full of white furniture. When we broke up, this ninja threw black hair dye all over my white furniture. He cut up my shoes. He cut up my clothes, just like a female dog. He was worse than a female dog. So at 21, 22 years old, I learned lessons about how men can be jealous of women just like another female. I learned that lesson in my early 20s. So then when I get on here and meet Bradley's and them, child, please, I've been learned that y'all ninjas could be way more jealous than a woman could ever be. Because it was a man that cut up my stuff. It was a man that ruined my furniture. A jealous hearted biatch. So now let me tell you what's been going on. So a few years ago, I'm in my neighborhood. And he out there at the Halloween parade. Me and Leah walking. He's behind us walking. So I feel something and I turn around and it's his ugly ass. Absolutely. And every time I see him, I give him the stank face. I'll never open my mouth. I just normally give him the stank face because immediately, like, he makes my skin crawl. And Leah had to use the restroom during the parade. So we walked through a store to get to my building. And that's where he was behind us at as we were walking through that store. We were actually in a hardware store. So all I could think of is it ain't nothing but hammers, wrenches, and all type of stuff around this store. I will bust your head in here if you even think about it. But he didn't do none. He was just looking stupid, walking all behind me. And he spoke to me. And I turned around and gave him the stank face. That was that time a couple of years ago. Then about 6 months ago, me and my daughter in H&M. We in H&M and I see him. Now, Leah and she at the age where we don't stand next to each other in the store. She be all the way on her side looking at something and I be all the way on the other side. But when I saw him, I immediately made a beeline to Leah. I'm like, now I got to go find out where my baby at. Because it's a creep walking through the store. It's a creep on the loose. It's a creep on the loose. So I went and found Lee. I ain't even tell her he in here. I ain't even say nothing about him. I just went and got up with her and we went pay for our stuff. But even when I ran into him in H&M a few months ago, he stared me down. Like he stops in his tracks every time he sees me. He either behind me, like he trying to smell me, or he stops in his tracks. So when he saw me in H&M, he just stopped and stared me down. I gave him the stank face, went found my baby and kept it moving. Didn't even look back. Couldn't even tell you where he was no more in the store. Didn't care. One trying to see him, didn't care. So then today, I'm at the car wash. Now, I keep saying my neighborhood because this ninja does not live in Forest Park, Illinois. He does not live in my neighborhood at all. But when it comes to events, he out here. When he want to go shopping, he over here. When he want to wash his car, he's over here. And even after what happened today, my daughter asked me, Mommy, do you think he's stalking you? Because you keep running it. I told her because I was pissed, right? So I told Leah, I was like, it's only stalking if you scared. Baby, I was mad as hell. Okay. And that ain't true. But I sure told my daughter it's only stalking if you scared. Because, baby, I feel like you can't stalk me no more. Them days over. That ninja stalked me for years after that. Baby, them days, you can't stalk me. I'll turn around and stalk your ass. Okay? I catch you following me. I'm going to do a U-turn and start following you. Yeah, you done created a monster. Oh, absolutely. They created a monster, Babe Nation. Yeah, because let me get to what happened today. Because my head is starting to hurt. So I'm going to get off here. I need to go take a pain pill and lay down because I'm irritated. So today I'm washing my car. And you know how you have your car under like the garage thingamabob, under the garage thing, washing it. My baby's sitting in the car. I'm washing the outside of the car. He walks past the garage and looks over and says, "Hi." I continue to wash my car because, see, I'm knowing that this hose is on and you could get all this water pressure in your face, in your growing. You could get all this soap, this Duralast, Durablast, whatever solution is in this hose I'm holding, you could get all of it. If you don't get your ass away from me. Okay? Absolutely. So when he walked past and spoke, I just looked up and continued to wash my car. He comes back the opposite direction to go back, I guess, to his car, and he stops again. "You ain't gonna speak." And that's when the cussing started. That's when the cussing started. That's when the cussing started. That's when I tell you I cussed him clean out and told him to get the F, baby. Let me tell you something. And I was loud and ignorant as hell. Because this is the third time that just because I done ran into your ugly self, you think, who are you that I don't owe you nothing. I don't gotta speak to you. You tried to ruin my life. You know how long it took me to heal, and I'm still having to heal from the BS this demonic ninja did to me? And then every time I see him, he stopped like he intimidating somebody, like I gotta speak to him. Baby, them curse words. Ooh, girl, girl. Then the dumb B gonna say, "Ooh, you crazy." Oh. No, 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 no. And this ain't what I said. I'm gonna tell you what I said to him. But I'm saying right now, it ain't that I'm crazy. You ain't used to this one right here. When you met me, I was green. I was in my early 20s. I was trying to live for the Lord. Me and this man even went to marriage counseling. He just stopped showing up. The day my pastor asked, "Have you ever hit her?" We sitting in marriage counseling. My pastor asked him, "You ever hit her?" He sat there looking stupid. I was like, "Yes." Girl, he never came back to marriage counseling. Okay, he never showed back up. But see, the person that he met back in the day, that dumb, young, docile, don't know nothing about no stalkers and woman beaters, was scared of them. Baby, she did. And that raggedy B thought that's who he kept running into. He thought he was just stop what he doing and stand in place, and it's supposed to make some shake. Well, what it made shake today was he got cussed out. Clean out. Clean out. My daughter was in the car, so she couldn't hear me. But the way she was looking, she knew something was going down. She knew it was going down. Because I'm saying, if you don't get the F away from my mother car, you dumb girl went crazy. Okay? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, please, and thank you. He gonna tell me I'm crazy. I told him I ain't crazy. I just don't play with niggas. Get your whole ass away from my damn car. No, see, you crazy when you up on game. Right, right, right. You crazy when you up on game. You crazy when you refuse to be taken advantage of. You real crazy when you stand up in who you really are and stop lowering yourself and making yourself small to make other people feel better. Then you're crazy. But the moment you put yourself first, the moment you decide, I'm not letting another dusty, dirty ninja take advantage of me, I don't owe a whole nothing, not even a hello. The moment you put yourself first, then you're crazy. Well, I will be crazy, but what I'm not going to do is play with no niggas. Absolutely won't be. Now, next time that dusty butt, oh girl, oh, next time he sees me, I hope he don't. Now I hope he got the point. Now I hope he got the point. Because obviously giving him the stank face, he's slow and he wasn't catching on. So now that he done got cussed out, Like he should have been getting cussed out. Now that he got cussed out and called black and ugly, I cussed him out like I had 15 ninjas with me. Yeah. Because when I was over here being sweet and a lady and loving him and helping him at 21 and buying him draws and all this, I was not appreciated. But now that he every black, dusty, dirty, broke, and my car looked better than his. Oh, it took everything in me not to, when I got through washing my car, because he was still there looking stupid. It took everything in me not to let my window down and tell him, and bitch, that's why I'm driving a BMW and you're driving that bullshit. Yeah, it took everything in me not to do him like that. But I said, let me just drive off in my shiny BMW and let him eat cake. Absolutely. Because you still ain't got no nice car after all these years. Still ain't got no nice car after all of these years. And part of his problem was his mama took him to some lady when he was younger, and they had him in some dark room doing some voodoo, and he says that's when he lost it. Well, you better call the voodoo lady again, because ho, you lose it on me again, you gonna get this work. Okay? You could get pow pow straight between the eyes today. Now go play with your mama. And see, people don't be ready for you to grow up. They don't be ready for you to be put up on game. They like you better when you're helpless. Oh, yeah, because then they could play in your face. That ninja was over here living off me. How you living off me and beating me? And then here we are in 2025, and you every time I run into you, you stop what you doing, stare me down, and act like I owe you something. I should have got in my truck and bagged back, hit reverse real fast. That's what I should have done. Why you want to stand there looking stupid? Well, I bet you he won't be standing nowhere else looking at me like he crazy. Absolutely. See, this is 2025, and we're fighting fire with fire. We can't play with these demons no more. That we can't play with these demons no more. I'm not gonna treat no demon like he an angel. I'm gonna treat a demon like a demon. And I never believed in cussing out the devil. Cause how you gonna cuss out the devil? You can't cuss the devil out. But that devil got cussed out today. And I meant every mother sucking word. I sure do. And I was very loud, very loud, very loud, and ghetto and ignorant. I was as ignorant as his whole ass is today. We all can be ignorant. They don't like that. Absolutely. But I always say respect is due to a dog. And them days of being nice while people mistreat you, oh no. We not doing none of that. And the whole time I was the one sauced up. The whole time I was the one that had my life together. He was intimidated by my light. And see, it's not just Andrew Tucson. This is an overall theme in my life where I've been able to look at different people that I actually really cared about and how the devil has used them to dim my light. Let me do this to her so she'll go through depression. Let me take this from her. Let me send these haters after her. Let me try to ruin her reputation. Let me take her channel. All these games to try to take and ruin my light. And I done decided, no, we ain't doing none of that. I'm standing up on you, devil. You send your minions, they getting cussed out. Absolutely. Now stop playing with me. And then he walked away looking just as stupid. This the thing right here, right? Some of these enemies, they be looking so big. But then when you heal, you realize you was never on nothing. You was never stronger than me mentally, spiritually, financially. I put you, the only thing that made you look good was the fact that I was in love with you. But when I took that away, I realized you were never nothing. You over here washing this old ass car. years older than me. So now you 55 and you still sitting up driving over to my neighborhood because you can't get over where I live. You gotta be over here in my area hoping to run into me. But you over here with this old new motor engine needing ass old ass truck. Child. And that's why I took everything in me not to let my window down and tell them that's why my truck look better than yours. Cause child, back in the day when he was driving my car, I was driving a Chrysler 300. I got him when they first came out, and he loved it. It made him look good. You know what I'm saying? He was always a hater. A hater. Couldn't take. And that's why I'm freaking single. I'm going to stay single until I meet somebody that's on my freaking level. I ain't helping none of these niggas. You don't got no place to stay, nigga, that's your problem. You don't got no car, nigga, that's your problem. You don't got no money, nigga, that's your problem. I ain't helping none of these none of these folks' sons. Meet me on my level. The days of charity are done. This man asked me, could he come spend a night and sleep on my floor? I told him, this is not a men's shelter. Absolutely the fuck not. And I got a daughter. And you sound crazy. No, hell no. I ain't helping none of you ninjas. You can't get a slice of cornbread, nothing. I done put in all the work, done that. At this point, I've always deserved better. Shout out to the ladies in the building. I've always deserved better. Beautiful young woman with all her teeth. At the time I met this ninja, no kids, owned property, nice car, wonderful job. And here he come along and all he want to do is black my eye. And had I known then what I know now, I would have Swiss cheese that ninja back then. I would have borrowed a gun to Swiss cheese him. Like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Don't got nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. And normally, when they abusive like that, the D don't even be that good. If you want to be honest, ask a woman that's been in an abusive relationship, how good is the D? And she's going to tell you it wasn't even all that. That's the sad part. You put up with all that for some mediocre, soft like okra, mediocre. Absolutely. It don't even be all that. So yeah, he forced me to have an abortion, but at the same time, I do thank God I did not have his baby. Let's be very clear, because then I would have had to deal with that demon my whole life. So yes, he forced me to have an abortion, but at the same time, what the devil meant for evil, God meant it for good, and I did not have to deal with his child or him for the rest of my life. Absolutely. Absolutely not. I know he mad. I know he wish he could turn back time, but you never did deserve a queen like me. Okay? The problem is, it's not what you deserve and what you don't deserve. It's always going to be what you demand and what you accept. Always. Always. It's never that you don't deserve better. It's never that. When it comes to your job, how much they paying you, when it comes to how people treat you, it's never that you don't deserve better. That's never been it. You've always deserved better. It's have you demanded it? Absolutely. And see, when I was young, I ain't know that. I felt like since I deserve it and since I treat people right, it's going to come back to me. No, the world does not work like that. What's going to come back to your raggedy ass is what you demand to come back to you. You gotta make it happen. It ain't just going to happen. You got to make it happen. So I wasn't making respect happen. I wasn't making boundaries happen. I wasn't making self-esteem happen. So although I deserved better, I wasn't getting it because I wasn't demanding it. I wasn't standing up in my power. Absolutely. But you know, you live and you learn. And that's why when I know of young women going through abusive relationships, I have so much understanding, so much mercy. I do not judge them at all. I understand. And I don't run out of patience with them because I broke up with this ninja 1,000 times and went back to him. I know how that works. I know how that works. But baby, this version of me, ooh, child, I feel sorry if a man ever tried that. I really feel sorry for him. What DMX say? If I'm in the woods and I'm getting attacked by the bear, help the bear. Help the bear. If at this point in my life, if you see a ninja beat me, help the ninja. I'm telling you right now. Don't help me, help him. He's gonna need help. Absolutely. And no woman wants to develop a hard shell like this. I don't think any woman wants to develop a hard shell. But your shell must become hard if it's getting hit. Right? Right. Our hearts, our spirits adapt to what we go through. And if I started off soft, but I'm constantly getting hit, my mind is going to say, tighten up, stop being so soft, because that's why you keep getting hit. So people could say, oh, you so mean now, and yeah, whatever. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is I will not be getting hit anymore. You won't play with me like that no more. I will never be taken advantage of or bullied again. Absolutely. So thank y'all for listening to me rant today. Okay. This was a hot mess. Okay. Absolutely. Maybe that was all he needed was a good cussing out. Cause this ain't that. I'm not playing with you, nigga. So maybe now he see I'm not playing with you. And it's the same ninja I told y'all before. His new girlfriend ran into my brother and told him and his new girlfriend ran into my brother Butter here and told them, make sure you tell your sister we engaged. I told y'all about that before. Yeah, my brother ran into him some years ago, him and his girlfriend, and he wanted me to know. I said, I don't give a dog. Good, great. Because I already know what that's giving. Was I supposed to be jealous that now you about to be getting beat up the way I used to be getting beat up? Should I be women be killing me, child. People be tripping me out with these relationships. They really put it on in these relationships to try to make people feel bad. But baby, I know too much about it. I know too much about it. How in the hell you want me to congratulate you because now you finna be getting your head busted? Because now it's your turn. You sound stupid. Okay? And I told Butter, don't give me no more messages. You see him, don't take no more messages from him for me. I don't give a damn who he with and what he got going on. Right. Ciao. So shout out to the nation. I will get up with the Eventbrite and get those things fixed for you guys. I truly apologize. I will have it fixed for you by tomorrow, okay? And then I'll come back and go live and tell you that it's fixed. Absolutely. Sending all my love to all of Babe Nation, all of the babes that have been rocking with me. And holding it down. Shout out to my beautiful mods. Shout out to my beautiful spokeswoman, Brenda. Shout out to all of the members, all of the content creators that support the channel. I love y'all, and I'll call y'all back tomorrow. Peace.